Hello everybody and welcome back to the what channel? Yes, the Klaus Restoration channel. Wait a minute, the title changed. It got longer, like it wasn't hard enough to say the first time. Wait, let me say it. Watch this, I'll get it. The Klaus Restoration and Crafts and Review channel. Woo-hoo-hoo! What a title, I got it. Where's the bananas? I need treats and rewards every time I say that title. I don't think I'll say it again this time. Only one time per show, because that's hard to say. So you want me to shut up and say what we're going to learn about? We're going to learn about a Bosch table saw. I don't know what kind. Looks like the kind I used to build banana crates out of. Bosch saw, table saw. And so stay tuned to find out more about it, because it's going to be fun. And you may even want to buy one. So here's a joke, short and sweet, and I'm going to get out of here. I got banana cereal to eat. I've been emotionally constipated lately. I haven't given a shit in days. Yep, that's a good one. That's a good one. You don't like it? I don't care. I'm emotionally blocked, remember? So, enjoy the show, people, and get on watching this table saw. Buy you one, and have fun with it. Goodbye. Today we're going to be talking about this table saw. It's not new. I've been using this saw for about 4 years, so I think that's plenty enough time to do a review on it. This is the Bosch GTA 60W Professional. The Bosch GTA 50W 60W Professional. This saw, I will say right off, does not come with this stand. This stand with the wheels on it that you move it around is sold separately. So if you buy this saw, you will just be getting the saw from here up. Right here, the saw. You won't be getting the stand. It is, just like I said, it is sold separately. This saw is a very good saw. It has served me well over the years. I have never had any problems with it. I have worked this saw very hard. This saw, this is the cutting size of the saw, but it also has an extendable edge. Pull this red lever up on the back, extend the tabletop, push the red lever back down, and you'll find the red lever right here. And also, while you're on this side, this here raises and lowers the blade. This here tilts the blade to different angles. Start and stop. You start it by raising this cover. You can stop it by tapping it. So if you need to stop it, you can hit it with your knee. Stop it. The saw has a powerful 1800 watt motor with soft start and overload protection. but I run it off of an extension with a fuse in it. So if this gets overloaded, it trips that fuse and shuts the power off to the saw, which that's happened a couple of times. So when this here pops out, if the saw is really overloaded and the saw stops working, then to get the saw working again, you wait about 35-40 seconds, push that back in, saw will work. I always use extra protection on a tool like this. Now this saw is going to perform at a $600, $1,800 level. If you think that you can put really hard 100-year-old oak on this, that's 6 by 6 inches thick, 8 inches by 8 inches thick, 12 inches by 12 inches thick, you think you're going to push a saw like this to the limit on a piece of wood like that old and that hard, you're living in fantasy land. See, because too many people, when they buy a saw, they try to work it beyond what it was built for. If you do not work this saw beyond what it was built for, it's a great saw. It's a wonderful saw. But if you try to push it beyond its limits, you try to push it beyond what it was built for, then that's your own problem. If you destroy it like that, never ever say the table saw was bad, because it's not. The operator is bad. You're not going to, this saw is not going to run like a $2,000 or $5,000 cabinet making table saw. If you want a saw that runs like that, buy one that is built for that. But if you're making furniture, things like that, this saw can be used very well, very easily. The saw blade size is 10 inches. I took out the original blade, which was 40 teeth, and I put an 80 tooth blade back in because I make furniture and I want better, smaller cuts. But this is the original blade. This is the original blade that came with it. It's a ripping blade. Cannot use this making furniture. The table size capacity is 642 by 634 millimeters. The no load speed is 3,650 RPM. It's a very good no load speed for a saw like this. The cutting height of the blade is 79 millimeters. The saw bore diameter, which is what you push the saw blade onto when you lock it in place, is 30 millimeters. The weight of the saw is 27 kilograms. That's not including this table I was talking about that you buy separate. The maximum cutting capacity on the right side is 635 millimeters. The maximum cutting size on the left is 255 millimeters. It's obvious, smaller, larger. The cutting on this side, always keep in mind this open space. You can, if you're cutting here, you can accidentally raise your wood up. Is that a problem? No, it's not. It's only a problem if you don't pay attention to what you do when you're working. But if you pay attention, it's no problem. So the accessories it comes with is a push stick, which has already been chopped a couple of times. The fence, it's not really an accessory, you're going to get a fence with it. And stored down below, if I can get it, is this, which I rarely use because it's more of a problem for me than anything. But if you want to use it, use it. If you feel safe about it and you don't want to use it, you don't have to use it. But for video's sake, I would recommend using it. It could save your fingers. It hooks on here, down in the writhing knife, and it lays down in here. You just twist this to tighten it up. You can hook your dust extraction here, your vacuum cleaner, When you cut wood, it slides under it, and then when it's through, it goes back down. Now, I rarely use this because I make very small, short cuts, and it more or less gets in my way. It also comes with, stored on board, also a miter gauge, which is not here. Here's the miter gauge covered in sawdust. It also comes with this piece here that is not connected to the miter gauge. You can connect this to the miter gauge if you want, and it also comes with one that is a little bit different than this one, and I can't show it because I don't know where it is 4 years later. It's in a box somewhere. But this here, if you connect this on it, it gives more area, more holding area when you put wood on it. Makes it safer and easier to cut. So that's why I have it on there. It screws on easy. It comes with this right here that screws on. Just unscrew it to the left. You can take this off, put it on, screw it to the right. You got it on. Set on 0. Put this over here. To demonstrate how the saw works, I have a vacuum cleaner hooked up to it already. It also comes with this. This is also interchangeable with some other tools that you have. I found out that this that came with this table saw also fits on my router table. So now I will, without goggles, because I can't find my goggles either. Without my goggles, I will turn on the vacuum cleaner, which is not coming on for some reason. So the saw's working. Let's find out why the vacuum cleaner is not.
It's not clean. It's too dirty.
Okay, we're going to cut without a vacuum cleaner because it's not coming on. I don't have time to mess around with it. So without a vacuum cleaner, let's get cutting. I will show a piece of what do you call this? Take 2. I will start by cutting a piece of 3/4 inch plyboard long ways. Then I will cut a piece of normal wood. Take the end off of it. So set the blade up about like this. Set it up any way you want. A lot of people say set it up this way. A lot of people say set it up that way, or this high, that high, whatever. These are my cheat sheets. Lock it. I'm only taking the side off of it. I don't want to wreck this piece of wood completely. Lock your fence down. Make sure that your wood always stays up next to the fence. Make sure your wood is not touching before you turn it on. Turn it on, the stick. A good, clean, smooth cut, but I do have a 80 tooth blade in here. That's why I knock off some of the edges with this. So there's the cut on a piece of plyboard. Fast, easy, simple. Same thing on this. I'm not going to cut a really thick piece of wood because I don't have any to spare right now. Scoot it over, take just a little bit off. Let's get this cut. There you go, another clean cut. So you'll notice the soft start when it started. So if you're in the market for a very good table saw, one that can do pretty much anything you want, and you can also build a bigger table around it, so you can cut very large sheets of plywood, push them through. You can do whatever you want to the table by building add-ons to it. Outfeed table, so your wood won't hit the ground. So again, this is the Bosch GTA 60W professional table saw. Roller mount sold separately. This saw will run you around $600, $800 according to who's selling it. Very good saw. 18,000 watt saw. 1800, whatever. 1800 watt saw. And easy to transport. So if you're in the market for a good table saw, and this is a good table saw, go for it. But if you're making furniture, fine cuts, smoother cuts, things like that, definitely change that blade. Get you an 80 tooth. You can always switch it back out if you need, if you want to make larger rip cuts. So that's it. That's all I have to say about this saw. If you want one, go grab one. It'll never let you down. This one's never let me down, and I put this saw through hell and back, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. So it works as the same way it did the first time I got it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on the Class Restoration channel. Goodbye.